Hey everybody, I'm Hikari Helly, and this is Be Happy Few, and welcome back. If you haven't been here before, welcome to my YouTube channel. And this is Be Happy Few. This is a game that full disclosure, I actually did record a good hour and a half, 2 hours before this. But my mic wasn't recording a damn thing of sound, so all I had was the video and no sound from me to go with it, so I have to re-record everything. But the upside of that is, I know that I actually like this game, so I'm just going to jump in. Yep. Yes, begin. I already have all that done. Act 1, Arthur. Happy people have no past. Yes, we saw this. Elevator music.
Oh, heavens no. Oh, God.
It is very dangerous to put your hands outside the windows of the train.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur! How did you go? Arthur! Arthur!
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
This isn't even Hey,
Percy! Percy!
Arthur, where are you?
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Hi.
Oh, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
Replace
I'll
it.
get a new one.
There is now a curfew in effect at night. Any civilian on the street...
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
If that's upsetting you, I dare say you're not taking enough joy.
Oh no, I'm...
How does she know?
Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card. That's right.
Almost ready. This one, promise. Drug trials, a qualified success. First round of trials on a new anti-melancholic medication have been a qualified success, stated Dr. Alexander Gross, head of the Melancholy Studies Laboratory at the Royal Victoria Hospital. The drug reduced melancholic feelings in 28 out of 30 people over 30 disposable rats over a 20-day period. Just one secret. Oh, that's. Oh. This is basically joy. Okay.
No, thank you.
Don't want to continue reading about people electrocuting the rats. Okay. Yeah, she's gone. Up a get. Okay, now I got a birthday party to go to. Hey, it's a Dalek. Standing on its head. Might need that later. Yes, I have this habit in pretty much every video game. Oh. I have a habit in video games. I search everything I can. October 9, 1964.
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. Well, that would break it for everybody. Clive Birth Whistle. You're off at the party, aren't you?
Pick that up. No unauthorized personnel beyond this point. Jesus, Clive. Dude. Your office is a complete mess. He's an ass. Internet network.
Whatever happened to you, Prudence?
Ew, I don't want to pick that up. Nasty fruit.
I took my joy! No! Leave me alone! No! Oh, hi Arthur.
Oh. Nope. Okay. That was the thing. Central Processing Unit.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
A bit?
Britons never, never, never shall be slaves. And that means that our ships have traditionally been out to sea for long stretches at a time. Sailors, you see, that is
A bit behind? I don't claim to be a particularly organized person, but yeesh.
you're going to get sick. The Once they were drinking their daily round of life, they got to liking it. That was called grog. Yes, and that's why we Brits are called limeys, because we learned to put limes in our grog. Citrus fruits are just packed with vitamin C. So, why are you getting scurvy when you're not on a boat? Well, I'm afraid some of you have been a bit naughty. You're eating bread, meat, and you're not having a traditional English two-veg. Some of you aren't even eating your potatoes. Imagine that. Well, bread does not contain vitamin C. And if you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, while they taste perfectly acceptable, they're not good sources of vitamin C. And I'm sad to say, though I'm to get quite a taste for it, victory meat does not contain any vitamin C at all. Canned and preserved meats are generally very poor sources.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out. Come on, hit it! Hit it!
Why are you running
Hit
around?
it!
The way it's
Hit it!
squelching just...
Hit it!
You are off your joy. Take one of mine.
No, thank you. I'm good. Pretty sure I have a...
Oh my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Yeah.
Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your
Probably a bad time to ask for that raise.
What's your first clue?
joy. Take your joy.
Got a downer here, haven't we? Put that down! Fix you!
You smell gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time.
Great start. Such a charming town. I don't want to live there. Feels like I'm in an elevator with this music. All the water in the village contains joy. You can make a water filter to remove it, but only a rotten downer would do. from Joy looks sad. This makes Willie suspicious. Try to stay out of sight until you're feeling better. You kill time by waiting on benches, except in the village during curfew. It does not make you feel rested. But you do get to read the paper. Histoplasma mushrooms allow you to see things that are not there. This can be useful. Polarity devices reverse traps. For a while, you'll pass through without trouble, but proper decent folk won't. Well, I am clearly not proper decent folk right now, am I? Gas masks were out, so only wear one when you need it. Like when they're gassing you, like when they're throwing mustard gas at you. Aerosolized joy. I'll try that when I get a hold of one. I think I picked up that power cell.
Christ! How far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore.
I'm pretty sure
I don't even think I'm still in the village.
You read about that too. Okay. Alright, I got some stuffs in my journal to read. What were you thinking? Well, Arthur, you've gone and done it, haven't you? Not only rather spectacularly quit your job, but you're a downer now. The townsfolk will unleash the hounds, or the would if we hadn't eaten them 20 years ago. The wastrels do not seem terribly friendly. I hope they aren't really cannibals. Oh god, I'm one of them now, aren't I? I've got to get out of Wellington Wells. I've got to get over the bridge and off the islands. Which means I've got to get back into the parade district, don't I? Which I was just chased out of. Brilliant. Question. What in dog's name were you thinking? Answer. Percy, I saw his picture from just before we put them all on the train. God, all that horrible grinding steel and the screams. How he must hate me. Why did I tell the Jerrys I was already 13? They were only off by 10 days. Why didn't I keep my mouth shut and get on the train and go off to Germany with him like I promised him? I can't remember. But I promised him. That's got to mean something. I've got to find Percy wherever he is. Make sure he's okay. P.S. How long have we been eating rats? That is a good question. I don't think I want the answer. Letter from Miss Bing. Oh look, Miss Bing has written Clive a letter. Dear Mr. Birtwistle, it is so thoughtful of you to suggest how best to rearrange the department. I am always grateful for suggestions from junior staff of how best to do my job as director. However, I'm afraid it would be destablishing to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Fortunately, turnover in this department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop another Joy. You'll feel the sunshine on your face, whether you have a window or not. All the best, Victoria Bing, Director. Take that, Clive, you little shit. I don't like Miss Bing. Miss Bang. Binge. Handwritten letter. Ah, and here's a letter in what I'm almost positive it's Clive's terrible handwriting. Dear Director Bing, one of your employees is a subversive and might even be a downer. I overheard him in the commissary telling a friend he thinks that his job redacting old articles is silly. And what's so scary about the truth? He's very tall and slim with black hair and brown eyes and glasses. I should have asked his name, but I'm naturally a shy woman and there it leaves off. A shy woman are you, Clive? Or just a nasty manipulative schemer? Are you sure he was describing me there? Okay. Objectives. Where the hell am I? Somewhere out of the garden district, I think. I suppose I won't know until I can get topside. I need to find some way up and out. Some legend. Crafting. I have nothing to make that. I'm a little hungry. little thirsty. Injured, minor damage taken. Okay. Okay. And I know exactly where to go from here.
Well, I'm not getting out that way.
No. I can't help it. I like to explore video games. Also
Those
sealed.
bobbies seem to have locked me in.
Yes, they
I
have.
suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
Somebody's a little bee. Okay. Yay. I love finding money. Forgot that. Okay, got more notes. To Mr. Rupert Underhill, Station 4, from Jim Watt, Chief Engineer. Dear Rupert, are you quite certain Teddy's off his joy? Perhaps he merely forgot. You've got to look after your mates, man. Upstairs neighbours. Anyway, I got reassigned Teddy because I haven't got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scargill. Substance have been having all sorts of connection, and the mortar line must flow. I really appreciate your sticking by your post. If we don't do our duty, who are we? But try the string around the finger. I feel certain you will manage the situation. All my best, Jimmy. You know when it goes nuts? Ah, Prudence. Was this a mistake? It seemed so clever to disappear first, rather than trying to brazen my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they ever known a Prudence Holmes. Basically, Clive would take my office, and they'd forget anyone else was ever in it. But now that I'm here, I wonder, should I put my trust in Mr. Kite? And where are his bloody instructions? In the abandoned house, yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. And how to deal with these wastrels? My God, they look like something out of Dante. We'd chase someone out whenever they wouldn't take their joy, but we never really thought about where they went. I knew we'd chase them out when joy made them sick, but I didn't know it was here to starve and weep and remember. I assumed they were sent to a sanatorium, a decent hospital, but I suppose that's what I wanted to believe. We're all complicit. We know without knowing, and don't want to remember, so we don't. My God, I can't wait to get to the mainland. You and me both, sister. Don't worry, it's just water. Okay. Let's see what else I can craft in the meantime. Rubber suits. Nope. Ooh. There we go. Okay.
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
Nothing like a misspent youth. And this poor sod.
What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Oh God, he jiggles! Oh. God, the jiggling! That was morbid.
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But have they hurt the city?
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
That happened. Rub your little hands on. All right. This. Yes. There we go. Diary of Theodore Minor. This is a long one. September 18. I look into the light like the doctors ordered. I could swear I see shapes in there moving around like shadows, but made of light. And the shadows are always around the corner. He keeps turning the lights off. Says he wants to save the bulbs. He's trying to make me think I'm going blind, isn't he? How he loves to feel superior. September 19. Took 2 George so I could stand his ugly face. How would it work? Has he swapped them out for something? Paracetamol? Jelly beans? Jesus, we haven't had jelly beans since... Have we ever had jelly beans? September 20. I hate when he talks in that slow, condescending voice like I'm a child. I'm not a child, am I? I don't even know any children. Obviously. Jesus, what is wrong with my joy? September 22. There he is, scritching away in the corner. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Eh, Mr. Gibbon? And then the whoosh of the pneumatic tube. He's blaming it all on me, what happened, isn't he? He says it's his missus. I don't believe he's still got a missus. With his big mossy teeth, I bet she went on holiday long ago. Was I married once? How did it end? I get an awful feeling in my stomach. I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy remembering. Something is all fucked up about the joy. No comment. And he won't send me home. We've got to stay here. Duty! September 25. I can hear him crunching in the dark. It isn't rats. It's his big mossy teeth. I lie awake and picture squeezing his throat till he turns the colour of my carrots he bloody well stole. He's plotting something. September 28. Let him try to weasel out of this one. I saw him writing those lies. Reassign me, will he? Off my joy, am I? I'm bloody well tripling up and he knows it. And October 6th. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. And that, my friends, is watching a man's mind just melt on paper. Key. Yes. Oh, that's charming faces. Okay. And there's when the angry crazy person is. me crazy, person. Well,
Come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our...
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
okay. Okay. Not gonna want much on that later. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Injured, minor damage taken. Okay.
Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
Keyword being yet. Okay. So I've powered the first hatch. I have gotten to the safe house. Hang on. Okay, got saved. How long have I been playing? Hey, I haven't killed anybody this time. Okay. Time to leave my lovely little safe house.
The bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. In the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
Yeah, before y'all got strung out on joy. Okay. So, I have absolutely no idea what time it is because I don't have a watch in here. Anyway, I feel like I've spent a good 30 minutes recording. Yeah, I've had to hit F12 again for about 3 times. Let's see, what's my current quest log? How am I going to get out of Wellington Wells? The bridge to the mainland is in the Parade District. I'd rather outworn my welcome there. Wait, I can follow the tracks from train tracks from Wellington Wells Station all the way to the bridge, can't I? I'll just have to get into the train station and walk right out of town. Right? Okay. Okay, first I've got to find a couple other things, like a canteen, something to heal myself up because my health is currently crappy. And I'm thirsty. What? I'll just stick the rocks in my pocket. Oh, we'll never know. Explore a bit. Because I can search through rubble. Yes, I want all. Those for distractions. The rocks and glass bottles I think I want for some distractions. A lot of me just wandering about is probably just gonna be deleted anyway.
This is for the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message.
Yes, it does. Hey, money. Okay, yeah. Why did I do that? Just to track that. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna wanna find this Mr. Kite. This is one pretty game. Don't get me wrong, the people in it are kinda fucked up, but the game is pretty. Case in point. I mean, look at this view.
I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning.
Ooh. I found a dig spot. Don't have anything else here, though. Please. There's screws. Head boys rank, bar boys rank.
It's strange how everyone looks the same. I wonder if that's just a side effect that's stuck.
Possibly. There's nothing here. What I think is interesting is you can tell who's on Joy by the white masks. This must all be from, like, before Joy.
I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
Heal thyself. There's a foot on here someplace. Because, God, I feel terrible. Well, yeah. I feel terrible.
A Rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things. Maybe I can make some sort of ointment to put on my wounds. Otherwise I'll never feel better.
Well, you're right about that. So... There we go. Now I need to take the healing potion. There we go. There you go, Arthur.
It works. I feel loads better. Percy was never wrong about a thing like that.
What was it?
Berries. They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub.
I've never actually had currants. I want to try them. Okay, there's a water pump around here somewhere that I found. Ah, there it is. I'm actually not too far away. So, find that. Oh, this is all just...
A crib. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales?
I think I want to know. Too long of them.
What's on those beds? Oh, God. I'm not the only one remembering the children, am I? Makes sense. They're all off their joy out here.
I'm not too sure if I want to know what happened to the children. Everything is quite alright. 1990s.
Maybe I should make some bandages, just in case.
Oh, I've got another dig spot. Okay, I'm officially getting creeps. From that. Where's that? There's the well. And this poor sod.
A water pump. Nice. There's a few more in the Garden District, aren't there? I ought to fill up a canteen or two, shouldn't I?
Sorry, but I need your canteen.
This ought to be pretty clean, unlike in the village where they spike it with joy.
I don't want all of that. None report that the girl spoon wouldn't eat her porridge, so I sent her to bed without supper. Nanny. Spoon. Okay, that's weird. Okay.